Hi Nancy, it's Kaylin. I'll be putting the pancakes together this morning. So I did forget to mention yesterday the maple syrup. So I buy any maple syrup that does not have high fructose corn syrup in it. And this one happens to be from Costco, Kirkland brand. So I'll start by adding just a drop of avocado oil. It doesn't have to be exact, just a small amount. You could probably even get away without using it, but a lot of recipes call for it, so I put a little in there. And then I have the whole grain buttermilk Kodiak Cakes brand pancake mix, almost 3/4 cup, or right about 3/4. And then I'm going to add the multigrain Arrowhead Mills brand pancake mix. Just going to use maybe 2 spoonfuls, about like that. And then I'm going to do the same with the Paleo pancake mix. This one smells really good. And it's the one that I said had monk fruit in it, which I thought was unusual. Monk fruit is known as a superfood. So I'll put 2 of these. So I have over a cup. Maybe I'll put a little more of this one. Put that in next. Then I'm going to add 1 egg. These are the free-range, cage-free eggs we buy at the market. Okay. And then I will add some oatmeal, uncooked oatmeal. This one's from Costco. We buy that in bulk because we use a lot. So I'm going to put about 2 handfuls of oatmeal in. And I'm going to rinse my hand. It has a little bit of egg on it. Be right back. Okay. Then I'm going to add a little bit of pink Himalayan salt. I usually just put a little in my hand so I don't accidentally dump too much in. About like that. And then I use the pure bourbon vanilla extract from Trader Joe. I wish you could smell it through the screen. I just put a little in the spoon, and about that much. Next I will add the cinnamon, Saigon ground cinnamon from Ross. That smells good too. Then we have organic brown sugar. I believe I bought this from Fry's. It did get so hard that I couldn't use it. I put a slice of bread in the bag for a couple days and it's been fine ever since. It's still soft, and that was probably 2-3 weeks ago. So I'm going to put like 1 spoonful of brown sugar. And I cut up these raw pecans before the video started. Just broke them apart with my hands into small pieces. So you can put like a handful or 2 in, however many you like. I did put a little more than I usually do today. And I pre-cut 3 small organic apples before we started the video, as well as a plate of strawberries for the top of the pancakes. So next we'll put the coconut milk, organic coconut milk from Costco. And I'm going to start with about 3/4 cup. If you need to add more, you can. And stir that up. I try to get it so it's not too runny but not too thick, so that it pours easily into the pan. And I'm just going to put some avocado oil in the pan for the pancake mix. Just enough to coat the bottom. So it looks like that. I have some eggs on low too. James likes eggs with his pancakes. So I think I'm going to add a little more coconut milk. I also put the blueberries on low on the stove before we started the video to save time. So this is about the right consistency here. Nothing is exact. This is just a recipe I made up. So I'm going to pour that in the pan. I usually eat the batter, what's left, and it's actually pretty good before it's even cooked. And like I said, this is on the lowest setting that our stove has. Next, I will add the apples just on top. James, one of his favorite foods is apples, so I thought, wow, I should make the pancakes with apples. When I first started making them, I was only adding blueberries. But of course, you could use any fruit that you like, or any nut. You could get pretty creative with them. And like I said, I left the skins on the apple. The first time I tried using apple, I cut all the skins off, but it was so much work. And I found that when I left the skins on, it didn't taste a bit different. So that saves a lot of time. Next, I pour the blueberry juice into this wine glass. You wouldn't have to do this part, but I like to drain some of the juice so it's not too much liquid in the pancake. And the blueberry juice is actually pretty good. James likes it. He said it's similar to drinking wine for breakfast. So I pour it in this wine glass. The first few times I tried it, I had it all over the counter. I had no clue how to pour from this type of a dish. Then I put these on top. And just take a spoon or any type of utensil and spread them around evenly. So it looks like this when you're to this point. And then I put a lid on top and let that cook on low. Periodically I will check it. When I think it might be brown on the bottom, I'll cut it in half and take this and just scoop it up and look underneath to see if it's brown. When it's brown, after I've cut it in half, I use 2 of these to turn it over. it's pretty tricky to flip over, and you do sometimes lose some of the fruit that goes flying, but that's okay, it doesn't hurt anything. So I'm going to let that cook until it's brown. And cheers for now. I'll turn the video on again to show you the final pancake. Bye-bye.